You remember back in the day, the Pokemon Go was everywhere, and everybody was like, look, going around. I'm looking for my Squirtle. Walking in traffic and walking in stores, staring at their phones, and I was like, you dumbass zombies, right?
Yeah.
That was just my take on it, right? Because I was an adult and I seen a bunch of kids like coming out for the first time ever, seeing sunlight and people, and they're like, I'm so proud of myself. I went outside today, but they were like walking in traffic and just being a nuisance, staring at their phones like zombies, walking everywhere. But check out I'm just gonna play a minute or two of this, but check out what he's got to say about it.
Okay.
Pokemon Go is using your phone's camera to build a CIA backed 3D map artificial intelligence engine. If that's not a load of buzzwords from the most ridiculous plot of the most ridiculous spy thriller movie ever, I don't know what is. If we saw that as the plot synopsis of a new Mission Impossible movie, every single nerd around the world would rightly say that's ridiculous. A 3D backed a CIA backed 3D map artificial intelligence engine. That sounds nuts. That sounds crazy. That sounds like a weird conspiracy theory fever dream, but it's actually a real thing and it's really, really happening. And I kind of told everyone that it was happening back in 2016. And I'm not even joking on this. They are bragging about it. Niantic Labs, the company behind Pokemon Go, has released a new blog post on November 12th, just 1 week ago, bragging about how they are collecting millions and millions and millions of photos from everyone playing it in order to create this 3D AI system that sounds like a dystopian nightmare. Just to give you a little background on this. Back in 2016, when Pokemon Go was really taking off, back in those early naive days of smartphoniness, I wrote an article talking about the connections between Pokemon Go.
Okay, so did everybody take that in?
Yeah.
Did he say it was spying on us?
Pokemon Go was a backdoor to the CIA to watch you. It activated both cameras at once to watch you and to record everywhere you went because they couldn't get cameras indoors of places. So they devised a way to, and they used Pokemon Go to do it.
Oh my god, that is
So
creepy.
you can
That
imagine
is.
when they were seeking that rare Pokemon that they had to go to a very specific place to find. That's because the CIA wanted that spot mapped.
Oh, ugh, that's messed up.
As if Pokemon couldn't get any creepier. Knowing what we know about Pokemon now and what they've done to it.
Well, I kind of figured they could do that anyway, but that just makes things even creepier. And they were just using that app for that, and it seems so innocent this whole time.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah,
I guess.
you might remember when we were mocking all the dumbass kids that they were proud of themselves for getting out and walking around looking for Pokemon on their phone.
Yep, I
You
remember.
remember when we would see them walking in the middle of the road and
Yep,
sidewalks, not watching where they were going,
yep.
Yeah.
wandering in stores, and then I'm betting, I don't know this, but I'm betting they would appear at people's properties trying to get in their house.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be
Oh,
surprised.
oh, that is creepy.
It
But
says, well, kids, looks like daddy's working for the CIA now. Dad, you're just driving around the park playing Pokemon Go.
I'm not,
So there's a lot of this happening actually. Everybody's like, they're not really spying on you on the toilet. Yes, yes, they are. When you're making your O faces, when you're turning Japanese.
Well, we
They're
all.
they're in fact, there was somebody uh that a woman that got busted for bringing home uh hundreds of dick pics that she got off of people's phones, because the phone, the cell phone company providers, they do indeed watch what you do, and they take pictures and everything, all of that. They do indeed spy on you. How can somebody get busted for collecting people's personal dick pics and taking them home if they're
Ew.
not spying on you, if they do not have direct access to everything you do on your phone?
That is
Ew.
true.
That's
That is very.
disgusting.